Hey, what's up, guys? It's the final round, and my name is Jordan. This is a channel where the episodes come out the day before the lines drop. So I do about an hour to an hour and a half of research to find good matchups and sometimes bad matchups, and I condense it down to a video so you guys don't have to do that research. I don't charge for any of this. I don't think you should pay for a premium or anything like that, and you definitely shouldn't be paying for something if you don't know if it's going to work yet or not. So if you do well with this and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and a Venmo in the description, and you can donate back to the channel, and I would very much appreciate that. When the lines do come out, you can join my Discord. The link is in the description, and in the Discord, as the lines come out, there's good conversation all day long with good people, smart people who do their own research. And compare it with mine, and they compare all their research together, and it's a good place to find good lines, because this research, I can find like the best matchup for points and stuff like that, but when the lines come out, you can find like a sneaky play, like if someone's rebounds line is 3.5 and they've been rebounding really well, and that's just something I can't find with the research I do the day before. So it's good to have that community, and I'd like for you to join if you can. So if you can, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and if you have a little bit of extra time, can you leave a comment for the algorithm? Any comment helps. You can say hello, you can say bye, you can leave an emoji, you can ask a question. Just any comment tells YouTube to get this video out there, and I would appreciate that. And I am partnered with the app Jock Market. If you would like to get a free $100 deposit bonus, or up to $100, they do player props, and they do trading players like stocks. Use promo code FINALROUND11 and they will match up to $100. And I think it's good just to have multiple apps so you can compare lines, try to find better lines, because not all apps are the same. And I have found some ones on Jock Market that Prizepicks wouldn't put up, and they were good lines recently. So use promo code FINALROUND11 to get that deposit match. And I have 10 picks for you guys. The first pick's going to be Jarrett Allen. He had a full practice today. They say he's questionable with his eye contusion, but the Cavaliers have been off the entire weekend. They haven't played in 3 days. If he had the full practice, he should be good to go. But in the case he's out, this would go for Evan Mobley, who would be playing the center position. They're playing the Nets, and the Nets give up the 5th most points and the most rebounds to the center position. And Jarrett Allen, over his last 10 games, has 12.5 points and 9.4 rebounds. So definitely look out for his points line if they have it up around 14.5, where I've seen it previously. He's been averaging around 12.5. So just keep an eye out for that. I definitely like rebounds though for him or Evan Mobley. And my second pick is going to be Donovan Mitchell. The Nets give up the 5th most points to the shooting guard position, and over Donovan Mitchell's last 10 games, he's averaged 28 points. The next few picks are going to be related to DeJounte Murray being questionable with a non-COVID related illness. At first, when I was taking this research in, they said he was out, and then he got moved to day-to-day questionable with the illness. So I'm looking at Trae Young. The Pistons give up the 4th most rebounds, which doesn't matter too much, but they give up the 8th most assists to the point guard position. And if DeJounte Murray is out, Trae Young's going to be the main distributor. I know he already is the main distributor, but DeJounte Murray was still getting 6-7 assists a game, but it'll be all Trae Young. And Trae Young, over his last 10 games, has averaged 4 rebounds and 9.2 assists. And in games without Murray this year, he's averaged 1.5 rebounds. Like I said, you could go points, rebounds if you want to, but he's averaged 12 assists in games this year without Murray, and I think that's just 4 games. Which goes to my 4th pick, which is going to be Bogdanovic, who I had previously the last game they played, and he played really well. The Pistons give up the 7th most points to the shooting guard position, and this was a big stat. And in the 4 games with DeJounte Murray out and Bogdanovic starting, Bogdanovic has averaged 26 points in these 4 games. So look out for his lines, especially if Murray is ruled out. The 5th pick is going to be DeAndre Hunter. I know I had him a couple of days ago. He had a good matchup. He didn't come through, but he has a good matchup again, so I'm going to point it out. The Pistons give up the 5th most points to the small forward position. And over his last 10 games, he's averaging 15 points. And I think they had his line around 14.5 or 15.5. I think it was 15.5. In games without DeJounte Murray, he's averaging almost 18 points. And my 6th pick, it probably doesn't matter whether DeJounte Murray is there or not, but Clint Capela up against Detroit. Detroit gave up a ton of rebounds to Bam Adebayo and Kevin Love the past game, and they gave up a ton of points to those two as well. And they give up the 5th most points and the 9th most rebounds to the center position. And Capela, over his last 10 games, is averaging 11.5 points and almost 10.5 rebounds. So I like him in this matchup. And my 7th pick's gonna be my guy. He's keeps coming through. There's still no news on Isaiah Livers. If Isaiah Livers is out, look at Rodney McGruder. Prizepicks didn't have his lineup. Jock Market had his lineup last time at 10.5, and he got 15. And he's been scoring 17.3 points over his last 4 games that he's been starting with Livers out. And the Hawks gave up the 2nd most points to the small forward position. So just another great matchup. I'm not pointing him out just to point him out. I'm pointing him out because he has good matchups. So check Livers' status, and that sounds like a medical thing. Check the status of Livers, and if he's out, then look for Rodney McGruder lines. My 8th pick, we have the Pelicans against the Spurs. The Spurs give up a lot to a lot of positions, but I looked for who had the most dominant performance against them last time, and it was Jonas Valanciunas. The Spurs, they give up the most points and the 2nd most rebounds to the center position. Valanciunas has played against the Spurs 3 times this year, and he's averaging 19.5 points and almost 10.5 rebounds. So I definitely like him in this spot. The only thing that worries me about Valanciunas is he sometimes gets in foul trouble quickly, and he's just out of the game, from then on pretty much. And my 9th pick is going to be Russell Westbrook. The Thunder give up the 3rd most points and the most assists to the point guard position. I'm not too confident in Westbrook's points based off where they might put his lines at. Over his last 10 games, he's averaging 12.5 points and 7.2 assists. So unless they have his line around 12.5 or 13.5, I'm not too confident in him scoring, but definitely passing the ball. He has been doing that well. And my 10th pick, I saw a lot of people put him on their ban list after last game, but he's got a good matchup. Jason Tatum against the Kings. They give up the 3rd most points to the power forward position where he should be playing. Robert Williams has been out. If Horford's out, then Blake Griffin starts at the center position, and Tatum plays the power forward position. Over his last 10 games, he's averaging 27.5 points and 10 rebounds. And the last time he played the Kings this year, he got 30 points and 8 rebounds. If you don't trust his scoring, he's definitely been a rebounding machine lately, so you can check out that line. If he's on your ban list, then you don't have to play him. You don't have to play any of these. It's just research and suggestions based off matchups. So we'll see how they go. Thank you all for watching. I hope you are having a great day. If you're not, I hope it gets better. And God bless you all. It's the final round, and my name is Jordan. Bye.